Yeah, we're back. Hoyo de Monterrey. Oscuro. Oscuro? Hoyo de Monterrey. The all new, it's not new, Hoyo de Monterrey. Brand new. Never had it before. I don't even know. I probably did. Maybe I forgot. It's a brand that General forgot about. It's probably their biggest brand that they forgot about. Like, how can you hear about, no, or even less, well, more than this, but less than, the Particus. But that's been forgot about. But they're trying to bring it back. Everything is Cohiba. Everything is Macanudo. CEO, really big. A lot of innovation in the CAL line. Hoyo? Not so much. I think there was a point in time in my life where I seen Hoyo cigars that I didn't even know was a General product. Because I didn't even see them on a regular basis. And I mean, I was smoking cigars for a long time. And I finally saw Hoyo and I was at a place and I was like, you guys sell fake Cubans? I didn't even know there was a non-Cuban Hoyo. So, yeah. And then you have the Excalibur line, those kind of stuff where those seems to be, if shops do have them, they have those. But the classic one that looks like the Cuban band, they have the Rego Hoyo, which I enjoyed recently. It's not like the greatest cigar, but it's definitely smokable. These things also are coming in at insane low prices, like $6 to $8 at a lounge. So, I mean, in 2025, for any company to give you a good mid-tier cigar, like, especially when you compare cigars to its competitors, like a lot of people in the mid-tier segment, they're over $10. They're in that $12, $14 category. So, we talk about punch all the time being a gift to the working man. But I need to throw out all these wet matches. Where's my cutter? Here's my cutter. I got so much bullshit over here. Looks like a Robusto. Maybe 4.5 by 50 or 52. It doesn't. Did I throw out the cellophane? I didn't think this was a Rothschild. It feels almost like a 4 7/8. It feels like just shy of Robusto, but it feels too long for Rothschild. I could be wrong. I'll look it up. I also probably won't look it up. We got a very dark Brazilian Montefina. Can you see that? You see that? You see it, right? Ecuadorian Sumatra binder. And the big three: Nicaraguan, Dominican, and Honduran. The tobacco that everyone forgot. We'll do a double cut on that. Nice pack. Let's see, for $6 if it's a piece of shit. Now, if I did review it in the past, I don't even remember. Even if I did, each review I do, even though I might go back to something to see if I had the same experience, I'm just not going to copy and paste. Each time I smoke a cigar, even if I revisit a blend, it starts at zero, meaning we're going to see exactly what we get at it right now. I'm not going to go, well, it was 100% last time, so I guarantee it. We got to see. But you're getting a really great price point. Honestly, the construction on it and the wrapper quality of a very toothy, thick Brazilian Montefina. Oscuro. So, darker than a Maduro. Or is Oscuro meaning you went through a double Maduro process, more time? Generally speaking, Oscuros are darker than a Maduro of equal, meaning you could see a cigar that's a Oscuro, but it's a deep dark red. But that just means that leaf, in a sense, is darker than if it was just a Maduro. Now, we're going to have to look that up, though, because I've seen some companies even do this in the past where they'll say double Maduro, which means there's two Maduro wrappers. Maduro wrapper, Maduro binder. And then I don't understand how we have electric cars and our matches suck. How do we forget about fire? Soft, gentle heat, can't stress enough. So anyways, I hope this is going to be good. Got a lot of tobacco in here. Dominican, Nicaraguan, Ecuadorian, Sumatra, Honduran, and Brazilian. Right? The only thing they forgot, it's a 5-country blend. That's a 5-country blend for $6. That's a lot of tobacco. And we're getting soft, gentle heat, baby. Jeremy knows this. Jeremy knows this. That's some hardy tobacco. And the question is, would you make a cigar with so many different countries? Does that work, or is it all over the place so they cancel each other out? Like, is it better just to have all Dominican or all Nicaraguan fillers and just have, your whatever you're gonna do for the binders? That I don't know. There's too many factors to that. Each is a case by case. Blending, styling, aging, size. Jaw is perfect. That shorter size helps any cigar. The more distance, the longer you make the cigar, the more travel, the more resistance it has to go through. Look at distance as resistance. Distance is resistance. If you have a 5-mile commute, that's better than if you have a 10-mile commute. That distance is resistance. So it costs time. It's going to take, in reality, if you have a longer commute, and life is judged by time. They say when you're born, when you died. Also, if you commit a felony, you go to prison, they punish you in time. 1 year, 5 year, 10 year. So the longer commute you have, it's not a commute, it's a punishment. If you go to prison, it's by time. 2 miles is harder to run than 1 mile. Distance is time. Time is a punishment. Unless you're getting pussy. If someone said, you can have this pussy for a half hour, and the other woman said 5 minutes. No. Either way, you're going to have too much time. You understand my point, though? Those kind of women you pay by the hour. A wife or a girlfriend, you pay by the decade. What's the fucking difference? If it has a crotch, you pay with your watch. You pay by the time. I can't stress it enough. There is no free chocha, baby. There's no free chocha. Anyone's lying to you. And just remember, it's never your chocha. It was always someone else's before you, and it could be someone else's while you're with it, and it definitely will be someone else's when she's gone. And I'm not saying this to hurt people. I'm saying this to prepare men to understand. Men were like the rock. We're like a rock, right? Picture the rock on the beach, a giant rock. Rock doesn't move. It's reliable. Here comes a wave. That wave will smash that rock. Get it all wet. Wow. Then the wave goes away. I thought that wave was mine. It was never your wave. You got to ride it. Enjoy the ride. It comes and goes. It's never your wave. But I'm a rock. I'm reliable. I waited for that wave. I never left that wave. What did I tell you? This is not a bad cigar. It's not a godlike cigar. It's not even amazing, but it's solid. Dark, rich, chocolatey, dark. earth, a good amount of black pepper. The cigar is on the darker side, and it should be. It's called the Oscuro. This is a very dark yet oily looking wrapper. If you can see that. I got nothing bad to say about it. I think this is the kind of cigar that would be even lovelier if you gave it like a year or two to just. It's definitely smokable now, but obviously it's a good mid-tier price point. Definitely has enough age to be smoked and enjoyed now. But perhaps if you're gonna buy a box of this, drink. Like you don't need a drink with this, but having like a nice dark beer, having some whiskey or scotch. I would go with a cold beer with this. A darker beer. Okay, one of those Yinglings, black and tan, whatever the fuck. Something, anyways, I digress. A Guinness. There's nothing wrong with this cigar. We're at a solid 85% darkness. Solid. Long but not heavy finish, but that will get there. Slightly salty on the back end. Dark chocolate. There's a little sweetness to it, but it's almost semi-sweet. So the cigar doesn't have an overly pungent sweet feel to it, but it doesn't have like no grace either. It has some dark sweetness to it. Maybe an espresso with this. There's a lot of black pepper and there's a lot of dark earth. What else am I getting? Well, there's a little bit of oily, buttery texture due to that oily wrapper. That's nice. There it is, coffee note. Dark espresso. So this is a dark cigar. It's a dark cigar. This is not scary per se. Not easy to love, unless if you love like Camacho Triple Maduro. I'll tell you that. Kind of a sleeper. Oh, mosquito got me. You goddamn heathen. Bit my ankle, you bastard. Motherfucker, I'm wearing socks and pants. Fucking. I'd like to get that mosquito. Put him in the microwave. Son of a bitch. Anyways, every mosquito's personal. That motherfucking mosquito. Mosquitoes are rapists. They're running around with needles and shit. Think about it, mosquito. Mosquitoes are rapists. They run around. They stab you with a needle, draw your blood. They don't care if their needle's dirty. They're fucking bastards. Mosquitoes killed more people than sharks. Mosquitoes have killed more people than bear in the history of the world. I promise you. In the past 100 years, bears have killed less people than mosquitoes in the past year. I promise you that. Mosquitoes are like number one. What does that go to show you? It's the little things in life that might be the most dangerous. It's the little things in life that might be the most important. I don't hate this cigar. I don't love it. But I'm enjoying it. I think perhaps with a dark coffee espresso or a proper beer, ice cold beer, it'd be nice. It's good enough alone, but I would recommend pairing this with something. Of course, there's great cigars like Opus X that you can just smoke alone forever. That's a top shelf cigar. The cigars, in a sense, is just like alcohol. You have mixing alcohols and cigars you could drink straight. Like, for example, Johnny Black. Johnny Black is great to drink straight or on the rocks. Well, if you wanted to, you could mix it. That's where this would be at. Like Johnny Red is not really great to be drinking neat. Johnny Red's a good mixing scotch. Unless you're having a rough day, then fuck it. But you go to like the Johnny Green, Johnny Blue, don't fucking mix those scotches. You go to like a, what should I say? Who should I say? I don't know. Dewar's makes a nice 15-year scotch. That's actually affordable for a 15-year scotch. Maybe like 50, 60 bucks. That you would drink neat. That you would drink neat. The point is this, so there are cigars that can be smoked neat. And there's cigars that are, for example, like Master Blends 3. That's a mixing cigar. You better eat and drink and watch a movie and something. It's a cigar that can be enjoyed, but you better distract yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's like a woman that you turn off the lights. You're trying to distract yourself. You don't want to see everything. Then there are women that like, hold up, wait a minute, you want the lights on. Maybe the cameras with consent. And you're like, I want to remember this. I want to remember this. That's a cigar you can smoke neat. Glenmorangie 10. That's fine neat. That's a sweet scotch. That's a sweet, Anyways, I don't hate this cigar. And I think this cigar is, I know this cigar is way better than its price point. $6 PA. I could fuck with this cigar. Not like every week, but definitely a 5-pack worthy. Have these once in a while. Especially if you're doing something else, going for a walk in the woods. It's a nice size. It's like a short Robusto. It's got thick, hearty flavors. Charred wood coming into the mix now. I got nothing. It's not like, oh, it's a good blend, but it's just really dirty. No, it's a good blend, and it's just maybe slightly dirty. And there's nothing wrong with that for $6. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you buy these, you give them even 6 months, maybe a year, you know. It's got plenty of power. We're at medium full. Medium full, 85% darkness. Long, but not super heavy finish. And that's interesting. The finish is hanging around, but it's not. And it's a buttery oiliness on the tongue. No Diddy. Peace be upon Diddy. Diddy's free. Nice smoke output. I'll tell you what, I'm talking more than I thought I would on this, which means I'm in a good fucking mood, which means this is a good cigar. Not some amazing cigar, but enjoyable, good time. And I like the band. Well, we're back, deep into it. That's what she said. Finish is long and heavy now. It's almost 90% darkness. This is a dark, strong cigar. Although it never felt super aggressive where it was like scaring me. But it's a dark, strong cigar. I didn't look up the size. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't give a shit about this place. If you're looking for an affordable, reliable, burning well, good draw, solid ash. If you like a dark cigar with dark chocolate, dark espresso note, dark earth, a lot of black pepper, charred wood, almost 90% darkness, a heavy medium full. If you like that, if you like Camacho Chip Maduro, you're gonna like this cigar. If you like Connecticut Shade, it's not for you. So can I recommend this? I can. This was not just, well, it was good because it's cheap. This wasn't a cheap cigar, cheap quality. The Hoyo line, they priced them affordable. Similar to the Punch, though the Hoyo line they have some more $10 to $12 cigars on the higher end. But this was solid. I would smoke this again, but I would probably have a nice cold beer with it, and maybe some food. A 4.5, solid, enjoyable. Nothing bad to say about it. It wasn't some like amazing cigar stuff to presses. But look, it's a $6 solid Oscuro, dark, strong cigar. There's nothing wrong with that. So, a gift to the regular working guy. You stop at a shop and you pick it up for $6, $7. You can enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. It's strong. It's powerful. It's dark. So it's a good option compared to the Camacho Chip Maduro at a lounge, and you can save yourself $5 and get this instead. If you're looking to save some money, of course, online you can get Camacho Chip Maduro very cheap. But we're talking about lounge pricing. So this is a good one to grab at the lounge if you're not looking to spend a lot of money, but you want a dark, strong cigar. But at least it had some sweetness to it. It wasn't just all one-sided with no sweetness. But it's not a massively sweet cigar, though. But it's enjoyable. That's all I can say. It's more enjoyable than talking to Gio. Jeremy knows this. I'll see you around. Stay fresh. And another one. Reliable. It's a good to very good cigar. Good to very good. Wasn't like a high very good, but nothing bad to say about it. Dark, strong, semi-sweet cigar. Yeah. What else you want me to tell you? Go fuck yourself. I'm not going to say that. See you around. No cigars in prison.